Help for Houston's homeless taking a hit. Organizations and people looking to feed the homeless will be hit with a fine starting tomorrow. That's because of a new ordinance in Houston, and a new statewide encampment ban becomes law tomorrow.
The group Food Not Bombs has been serving hot meals for free for anyone who needs them here near the main Central Library downtown for more than 15 years, really. Since 2005, Food Not Bombs has provided free meals to those who need them the most.
We are out here 4 nights a week, rain or shine.
But now they're in a battle with the city, who they say is forcing them out of their setup.
We will not be pushed off to some place where it's convenient for the mayor.
Let's revisit this and let's do away with criminalizing the feeding of the needy in our community.
You are following fascist laws.
Yeah, help by quitting your job.
You're giving out the job that your mayor cannot do and will not do. Instead of spending money on helping the homeless population.
The city of Houston is cracking down on groups that break city rules on feeding the homeless. It is an effort one local nonprofit is challenging after one of their volunteers was ticketed.
Houston police are cracking down on groups that break the rules about feeding the homeless. And we were there tonight as police issued the very first ticket for violating the city's public feeding rules and regulations. Now, this updated ordinance only allows for charitable feedings at one location, which is at HPD on Reisner. But the group called Food Not Bombs tells us they've been feeding the homeless outside the downtown public library for nearly 20 years. And even though officers offered to help them move to feed elsewhere, they say it would be too difficult for the people they help. So they opted for the ticket. Civil rights attorney Randall Callanan says the city ordinance is unconstitutional. The volunteer who got that citation tonight plans to fight it in court. He faces a fine between $50 up to $2,000.
For decades and decades, homeless people have always resided in the Houston area where homeless services are. So you're never going to get rid of them. And for Mayor Turner to want to move us to an HPD parking lot, it's ludicrous for us because, one, you can't get disabled people over there. There's a lot of fast track roads going through there.
And the rail.
And so that's not feasible.
We begin with volunteers of an organization called Food Not Bombs being ticketed twice in less than a week. Despite that, it did not stop organizers from showing up and feeding the hungry outside Houston Public Library downtown. Video just taken a few hours ago. Now a federal lawsuit has been filed against the Houston City Ordinance that's being enforced.
For years, this corner of McKinney and Smith in downtown Houston in front of the public library has been used by the group Food Not Bombs to feed the hungry. But as of last week, Houston police has begun enforcing a city ordinance, shutting it down and ticketing the volunteers. Randall Callanan is a civil rights lawyer representing one of those volunteers, Benjamin Rendon.
Although I'm a lawyer and this is a technical thing, it's also it is personal because at the simplest, they're outlying feeding people. I mean, it's just like, whoa, do you have to say more? There's you don't need an explanation. They're outlying feeding people who are hungry and would like something to eat.
If you've got people that are hungry, what's more important?
No ticket today.
I was not issued a ticket by HB tonight.
What inspired you to risk getting a ticket tonight?
I think that if my neighbors are hungry, I would like to be able to serve food to them. I don't think that that's immoral, or it shouldn't be against the law in my mind to be able to serve my neighbors when they're hungry.
Does that sound ethical to you to hand out tickets to people for helping others?
I don't agree with it. No, it doesn't sound ethical. That's why I'm willing to get a ticket for it.
I know what it is to be out there. I'm not happy about walking around with my property 24 hours a day.
not a narc, but he's stupid for being right there.
When did you become a narc?
You were talking for a long time.
Yeah, well, they might catch like the barbecue people or like.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Barbecue people are ready for a ticket too.
And then they might catch when they come to the.
Monica's group is ready for a ticket too.
Would you like to, since I wasn't here yesterday, would you like to recap real quickly what happened or how it went down?
My name is Cherie Dorp, and I volunteer with Food Not Bombs for 11 years and a homeless advocate for 12 years. He just, like I said, he gave me the warning and then asked if we were willing to move, that they would help us move to the Reisner location, and I politely told him no, we're going to continue to serve here. He said, okay, so I think they know the drill now,
Nice.
And then after we were done, I went and got my ticket.
I'm assuming it's going to be city council, but I have before. Okay, I can just tell you it's above my pay grade.
Last night was the third night that Food Not Bombs got a ticket, and I was the individual who got the ticket. I've been waiting 11 years. I'm a little happy I finally got my ticket. So, because this opens up a lawsuit against the city, and hopefully we can get this anti-food sharing ordinance reversed.